The Wizards are... looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. Now, here's Banchero over Smith. And it's Banchero missing. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And it's Banchero missing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Champagnie off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero is special.
There's the drive. Or the three. Good on the three-point shot. Banchero's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Knippel. No good on the three. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. To the paint. It's stolen by Brown. Fades away. Banchero, that's good. He's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Halliburton drives in. That's a 2 from Smith. Great defense that time from Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Out to Smith. Murray for three. New York, no good that time either. And it's Washington's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's Banchero missing.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now Garland. Up and in on the layup.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Banchero, that's for two. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Banchero's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Fires it up. Cool, no good.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Banchero outside. Pass to Kneppel. His three-pointer's off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Poole left side. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And finished off by Banchero.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
A drive by Garland. Down low. It's stolen by Banchero. Jumps up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Now, here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
And Poole puts up a deep three. Misses the deep three-point attempt. To the middle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Wizards. They kept going to him again and again.
The Wizards, 22.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
There's Green with the three. And the Wizards hit again from deep. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. Teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He's said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Halliburton. Here's Exum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Green inside. This one for three. Kumbo grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 10. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Wizards lead, 30-22.
Dillingham with it, still without a basket. Out to Kuzma. And it's good for two. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And Murray. Here we go.
And the speed behind Murray's drive, just powering his way through.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Knicks trailed by 6. Dillingham with it, now guarded by Murray. Here's Green, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Finney Smith off with the layup. Outside Robinson. Banchero right side. Edie. Wiseman with the rebound. Garland surveying the D. Here he goes. Misses the layup. Washington leading now by 6. Banchero outside. And he lays it straight in. Banchero's got 19 points.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Garland with the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Banchero. Spins. And Edie has it in the corner. Misses the 3. Knicks trailed by 6. The wide open look here for Garland. Another miss by Garland. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Over in the corner, Poole. Here's the 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Garland. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Banchero. And good that time. And the Wizards lead by 8. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here is Murray. Here's Giannis. It's stolen by Banchero. Washington leading now by 8. From downtown, it's rebounded by New York. Here's Champagny. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated. He ain't right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Wizards leading by 8. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Outside for Murray. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And that's now 7 points for DeJounte Murray. Here's Knipple. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
In the corner, Knipple with it. Kuzma sets a screen. It's rebounded by New York.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective.
They get it back. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Drops one in from the wing. Now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Smith outside. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adam, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Inside. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Pass to Adams. Down low. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Here's Fgg. And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .157 left for the third quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Knipple projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
There's Garland, and the Knicks good for two.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Green.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And here's Garland for three. Rebound, Washington.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Green. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. .41 seconds left to play here in the third. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for him.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Latrey. Green with the rebound. And Brian Keith wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Wizards leading by 4. And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 19 seconds left to play in the third. No good with the triple. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Saric. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. He misses the free throw.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Giannis grabs the miss. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Wizards lead by 3. We've got more in store for you.
51.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Left side, Williams. Kicks it out to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure. The kick out to Williams. The offensive rebound. Pass to Kneppel. Over Murray. Kneppel, no good.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Thank you once again, Allie.
3 points.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And Green gets it to go.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
It's stolen by Banchero. In the corner, Kneppel with it. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
In the corner, Kneppel with it. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Screen by Giannis. And he drives in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Halliburton outside. Shoots the three. And it misses. Wizards leading by 8. Green outside. Doubled by Smith. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
here's Halliburton. Now Smith. And he jams it in.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
62.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. And he makes that one count.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Now Halliburton. For three. Edey rips down the rebound. Wizards leading by 8. That one goes in.
When you see him out there, Knippel's frame is impressive, especially for his age.
Halliburton with it. Oh, great focus from Halliburton.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And there's the three.
Quite simply, you need to run Knippel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
Screen by Giannis. Trying again. Edey rips down the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Wizards.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paolo Banchero.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Launches it. Now Banchero. Misses the three. And he gets it to go. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so Washington takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.